In our work at the LEF, we try to understand the growing intersection between business and IT, what we call the coevolution of business and IT. Our view that business and IT change are becoming inseparable, and as they come together, this has all kinds of implications for the way technology needs to be organized and managed. And if you look at today's marketplace, we don't think there's any better example of that coevolution than the changing relationship between marketing and IT. If you look back over the years, marketing in many ways was very much a low-tech profession. It was about ideas and brands and campaigns, long lunches and many other things. But if you look at marketing today, it's very much a high-tech world, analytics, social media, digital advertising, mobility. All of these require an in-depth understanding of what's really going on in the internet, the web, and the emerging social and mobile systems that we have today. And all of a sudden, marketing organizations find that they need really deep technical skills that in many cases that are really hard to find and hard to grow inside their own organizations. Of course, it's only natural that they would look to the enterprise IT function to help them with that. But there are two problems with that. The first is that enterprise IT itself has historically been mostly focused on the back office operations of the company and often doesn't have a good understanding of the customer marketing experience. So there's some challenges there. But the real problem historically has been that IT and marketing in large organizations have had a pretty poor relationship. Our research has shown quite consistently that from an IT point of view, the IT relationship with marketing is significantly worse than with other parts of the firm, sales, manufacturing, finance, production, supply chain, whatever. And the reasons for that we think are pretty clear. There are cultural issues that the world of marketing and ideas and creativity is very different than the world of IT with its systems and procedures. And both sides really just tend to have very different personalities and the stereotypes that go with them, of marketing people being a bit flaky, IT people being nerdy, etc. And all of those sort of deeply rooted biases have some grounding in reality. But if you look at today's world, all of that has to be put aside and things really do have to come together. Because if you step outside of that and say, what are companies trying to do with technology today? Well, they're trying to be more customer-driven, more market-driven, more data-driven. All of that requires quite sophisticated use of technology at the front end of the firm. You have marketing people who are uncomfortable stepping up to that, and IT people looking at that saying, well, this isn't necessarily our particular domain of responsibility. So, many companies don't know quite what to do. Some have turned to third parties, and you can get a lot of expertise and help by doing that. But many of these challenges are so important to the future of the firm that outsourcing them to another company is not really a great idea. So we think that this means that there are real opportunities for those companies that manage to get the marketing IT relationship right for their firms. We think today that might only be 10, 15, a maximum of 20% of the companies who are actually good at amassing the skills and resources and cultures and organizational models to do that. Our goal in our research is to study what those companies are doing, to come up with the practices and models that others are using, and to think forward to try to understand what's coming so that more of our companies and customers can do a better job in an area that they recognize is both very important but a fairly serious problem within the firm today. And we believe that those firms who do a better job here will indeed have some significant advantages over their competitors.